Okay, so ito nga ang M8 Pro, one of those emulator game consoles na usually handheld sila, like yung mga Anbernic na yung mga Anbernic game consoles na, well, mainly handheld nga sila. But this is something that you actually plug in directly to your TV or monitor and you're good to go. And while yung price nito is just a little over 1,000 pesos, I do have a few complaints about this, which of course magiging review to. So obviously sabihin ko ba din yung cons nito as cheap as this is. So first off is yung unboxing. So makikita mo agad yung dalawang gamepad, yung game stick, yung dongle para sa dalawang gamepads, and yes, that is just one dongle for these two gamepads. HDMI adapter, if for some reason is masikip or parang weird spot yung HDMI port sa likod ng TV or monitor nyo, micro USB cable which powers up the game stick itself, and yung instruction manual. So yung game stick itself, which contains 20,000 games, or technically a little over 19,000 games, and technically also houses the 64GB micro SD card that contains all the games. So on this side of the game stick, you have an LED indicator, yung power button, yung micro SD card slot, and sa likod nun is micro USB for power and USB-A for the dongle for your gamepad. And of course, yung pinaka HDMI plug mismo. So sin ang basic lang nung pag-setup nito, just plug in yung micro USB cable dito. Tapos actually kahit hindi mo na yan plug in sa isang charger, if for example yung likod ng TV nyo is may extra na USB port, then pwede na lang dun. Plug in the dongle for your gamepad, plug it into your TV, and power it on. Ganun kasimple lang. And take note na din that yung gamepad nyo, which resembles an Xbox controller, ayan, hindi siya rechargeable and takes 2 AAA batteries. Yeah. Tapos meron kang on-off switch dito sa baba and you're good to go. So pagkaboot ng OS mismo is you can directly go into any game that you want from Atari, Game Boy, Sega, up to PS1. Although one thing about those PS1 games, so I'm not sure if it's with like compatibility with some PS1 games or baka underpowered lang yung parang processor and memory na nasa loob ng game stick na to, but some specific PS1 games run slowly here. Hindi siya yung lag na nag-stutter pero definitely slowdowns here. And a bunch of the games here have weird names, or well, should I say wrong game names. But yeah, aside sa ibang PS1 games, pretty much every other game or like emulators here work smoothly. Yung pinaka gamepad itself, well, it's not great. So you have A, B, X, Y, tapos R1, R2, L2, R2, D-pad, and dalawang analog sticks, which are, yeah, I'm just gonna go and say they're not good at all. Like yung feedback nila is, yeah, I get it, it's cheap. You get to play like thousands of games, pero okay, siguro pagdating dito I'll forgive it, pero one thing sana na parang inoptimize nila or they programmed it for is you get to use like your own gamepads for this. So ito nga yung machinik na gamepad ko, which I've actually tried plugging in dito yung 2.4 GHz dongle niya and directly through USB cable connection, which no support at all. So that's one of my gripes pagdating sa console na to. The gamepad is not good. Yeah, I mean the good thing is it's responsive for the most part. Yung feel niya lang talaga is so off, bro. And babalik actually tayo dating with the PS1 games. Kapag nag-hover ka dito sa PS1 games, makikita mo yung FF7, which if sa search mo, maganda pala dito, may search function yan, so you can just like search yung mga games na gusto mo laruin. Yeah, hindi yung FF7 mismo sa PS1 yung naka-load dito, which is one of the games na talagang nilook forward kong laruin, pero yeah, this is what you get. And another one of my complaints or cons siguro, depending on how you see it, or baka na din sa lack of knowledge ko, pero tinry ko actually na isaksak yung micro SD card nito to my PC. See if I can add my own games, pero medyo mahirap. Hindi ako sure kung parang kailan mo pang i-program yung games na to, kasi at least sa parang nakita kong pattern na mga games dito, may isang HD file or IMG file, tapos yung SRM file, which tinry ko para sa Final Fantasy 7 mismo for PS1, but hindi siya nagbo-boot. Siguro sa mga nakakaalam neto, sa mga nasa comments dyan, maybe you can help me out and tell me how I can like easily add games here, lalo na sa PS1. Yung other emulators, I'm pretty much good. Like, most na mga games doon, yeah, they're good naman. PS1 lang talaga. Kagandahan din dito is lahat ng games is optimized or parang modded to run in a 16:9 aspect ratio. Tapos if gusto mo mag-change ng game, then just press select and start at the same time. Tapos pwede ka nang bumalik sa pinaka-home niya. So yeah, that's pretty much the M8 Pro. I don't want to complain too much again for the price. This is really good. Like, kung gusto mo lang maglaro ng mga retro games, plug and play, hindi mo na kailangan ng internet connection to set it up. Ayun, easily recommend ko to. And of course, shoutout sa Waity Store for sending this to me for a review. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, then just leave it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Of course, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops and on Leicester. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, gotta check the fan. Yeah, I'm watching out for